Alright, hello everyone. So I'm going to be solving LeetCode 3668, restore finishing order. It's a LeetCode easy, so hopefully I shouldn't take up too much of your time. So let's first start by reading the problem statement. You're given an integer array order of length n and an integer array friends. Order contains every integer from 1 to n exactly once, representing the IDs of participants in a race in their finishing order. And friends contains the IDs of your friends in a race sorted in strictly increasing order. Each ID in friends is guaranteed to appear in order array. Return an array containing the friends IDs in their finishing order. So in this first example here, we can think about this order array as all the participants in the race, and these are just the IDs of our friends, and we want to output the finishing order of just our friends. So as you can see here, it's a pretty easy solution. What we're going to do is loop over order, and we're going to check if the current value that we're looping over is inside of friends, i.e. the unique ID that we're iterating over is inside of friends, then we want to append that to our res output, because that means that they're the first person, or that's the correct order they are in our friends array, because this is in sorted order. So let's quickly simulate what that would look like. So first we loop through order and we look at 3. We say is 3 inside of our friends? It is, so that's the first person to cross the line out of our friends. We say is 1 inside of our friends array? It is, so ID 1 is the second person. Here it gets a little bit different. We say is 2 inside of friends? It's not. This is just a random person, so we actually don't do anything. We say is 5 inside our friends array? It's not, so we don't do anything. And we say is 4 inside of our friends array? It is, so we are going to append that to our res, and we're just going to return that. So as we can see, this looks awfully similar to the output array. So that's how you solve this problem here. And let's quickly go over how we actually code that up. So the first part, we want to always create our res variable. That's what's going to store our final answer. And next, we're going to iterate over the order array. So for I in range length of order, we're going to say if order at index I is in our friends array, res.append order at index I. And there we go. We should just be able to return res. Let's see what happens. There you go. We passed the question. So hopefully you learned something new, or if you already know how to do this, you got a little refresher. Peace.